Folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Singleton. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Motion now from the tight end. Looking to pass here on second down. The short completion of the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
On 2nd and inches, will they be aggressive here? 3 receivers bunched to the right. formation. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Vols line up on 1st and 10 now. Design quarterback run. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The offense now operating in empty. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Screen to the receiver in the flat. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets moved.
And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Now the 40, the 20, the 10, and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. And now the handoff. Run moves the ball to the 16. The Volunteers will crank up the tempo. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Singleton. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The Volunteers will send their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Here on first down. Fires it to the wide out. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The RPO caught to the right. It's a loss after the completion. It's a good play by the defense.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. This linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Fires it to the wide out. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Handoff in a single back formation. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
Scanning the field, it's Singleton. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Ball handed off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? To the air, it's Singleton. Catch made on the right side. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. They keep him guessing with a run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. They look to throw it here on second down. Running back has it on a screen now.
Well, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you've got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite him.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield, Leonard Fournette, and, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
It is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Second down after that previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Singleton. The receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's looking deep here. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
So here we go. Off the huge gain they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He finds his man. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 14.
got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The clock is still running. I have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Looking to throw yet again. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Defense is coming after him. Good as he releases it. And the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14.
That makes the score LSU 21, Tennessee 14.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. They'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To throw, it's Singleton. Looking deep downfield with the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. A little over 20 seconds left here in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. One more play before they head to the locker room. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So take the long-distance touchdown off the board, back them all the way up. We'll see if that haunts the offense. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the running back takes the handoff. In the clear of the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
Gain of 20.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looking for the wideout. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Here's a toss play now, running to the right. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Handoff to the back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. To throw, it's Singleton. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds the man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to pass here on second down. Fires quickly to the left. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
They'll run it here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down. Offense
getting set. Second down play here. Here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The touch strategy here. Down to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Singleton. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the Vols will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking to chuck it again. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, LSU.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They start the drive giving the ball to the receiver on an end around. And they'll be brought down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense just blew up that play.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Going backwards to open up this series, 2nd down and 16 now. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. 3rd down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He'll ride the back again here. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage. The Volunteers come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Third down, out of the shotgun. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. He keeps it on the design run. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quarterback drops back, throws it to the right. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
He'll hand it off. Powering through. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he's got it again. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The back's got it. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. A Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He could go. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're going to run it here. Great move in the open field. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Grinding away with a running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, LSU.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly?
He's brought down at the 6-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The Volunteers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Singleton. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
And the returner will be brought down. Comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And the route is on.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score LSU 38, Tennessee 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Singleton. Running out of time in the pocket. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football.